guys, welcome back to my channel. This is my second time filming this long ass video. Praying to God that it is not blurry. The first time it wasn't that blurry, but it really bothered me because it wasn't exactly clear. So I was like, God, I cannot put this video up if it's this blurry, and I don't have like a monitor and like all that fancy stuff to see if it's actually blurry or not. I'm trying to see. It looked clear last time on the little viewfinder, so I don't know. Please don't be blurry. By the way, thank you guys for all the lovely comments on my last video. And I'm actually just gonna go right to the questions. I have them all written down. So, other than the usual obvious answers, what's something you really missed while deployed? I really missed home cooking. I missed home cooked meals so bad, and I missed cooking myself. Like, I would think of like, oh man, this is how I make this at home, or like, I just really wanted foods that we didn't have. Like my base, we didn't have avocados, and when we would go to this other Air Force base nearby, I would, if they had avocados, I would like put them in my pockets and take them back. And I wasn't the only one. My commander did it too, and so did all these other people. Like anybody that went there, they knew to get me avocados. Like if they were my friend, I was like, please bring me back an avocado. Like one time my commander handed me an avocado, and that was like the best day of my life. Yeah, towards the end, I just really got sick of the food there. Like I started eating out every single day for every single meal, and it was very costly. I probably spent like hundreds of dollars just on food. I know I really should have saved my money, but I was hungry and I got tired of that defect food. The defect food wasn't even bad. It's just the same stuff every single week, so I got tired of it. I also missed YouTube because right before I left, I was planning on coming back to YouTube, and then like everything went all over the place, so I couldn't do it. So I did miss like YouTube and like miss blogging, like that whole like social media aspect of things. And I missed, oh my God, when we have to shower there. Okay, first of all, it's a communal shower, so you know, like you have your own little stall to shower in, and they're like small as hell. And you have to be so careful so your body parts don't touch the walls, because that's like disgusting. It just thinking of it, okay, it's really gross. But you have to wear shower shoes. I hate to wear sandals or flip-flops or whatever you want to call it, slip-ons, shower shoes. I hate wearing it when I was in the shower. Now there, I wasn't gonna go in a shower without one because that's just disgusting. But oh my God, like the freedom of putting your feet in a clean like bathtub at home or a nice hotel or something, it's just, it's nice. I really missed it. Yeah. And speaking of communal showers, I really missed my privacy. In my room, my tiny little room, we always had 3 to 4 people, including myself, and you know, like you share like siblings, or it's just so small, and there's absolutely no privacy anywhere. Everybody has seen all my goods. I have seen all their goods. Like, you try not to look, but like, of course you don't look, but I'm just like, to just openly change in front, it's not just a locker room, it's like your everyday life. You know, so I miss my privacy. What led you to decide to join the Army? What is your dream job? What led me to decide to join the Army was so stupid as most people's reason. Most people join because they want to go to school. I had already gone to school by then, and I had a lot of college loans to pay back, and I still do. It wasn't even for that. I just wanted an adventure. I don't know. I do these things, like I make these rash decisions and just like, oh my goodness. Like I just go and do things sometimes. Like when I feel like it, I just do it. And joining the Army was one of them. And somebody told me like, oh, you can't do it. You can't, you know, you're so disobedient and rebellious. You would never make it in the Army. No, not with you. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. So I joined, and I passed boot camp with flying colors. I was one of like the best scoring people in my, you know, like class or whatever. And at the point that I went, I wasn't even in touch with the person that was telling me I couldn't do it. Like once I had it in my head that I was going to join the army and I was gonna do it, I did it. And I was just fine in it. I prepared for it mentally, physically, and honestly, boot camp was so fun. Yes, it was very, like, you know, difficult. Of course it's gonna be difficult, although some people's boot camp, it wasn't difficult at all. It all depends on your drill sergeant, but it's a mental game. It was a mental game, and I was like, you know what? I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And it actually helps me to this day, like when I feel really down about something or I can't do something, I remember that moment, like all the moments where I thought I wasn't going to survive. There was no way I was gonna fucking survive that moment, but I did. So if I can survive that, I can survive this. Oh, and what's my dream job? You can ask anybody in my family, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my aunt, my cousins, anyone. Since I was a little girl, even before my brother was born, since I was like 3, I would be drawing and doodling, and I used to collect stickers. Like I had books and books of stickers. I would copy the way my stickers looked and draw it. And I loved oil pastel. I've just always wanted to be an artist. And as I got older, I really wanted to get into graphic design. I just never really, I was trying to do a double major, it just wasn't gonna happen because biology classes, you know, like science classes in general, it's 3 hours long for lab, and for art classes, studio is 3 hours long. I was in class for 12 hours. That wasn't gonna work with my lifestyle because I also had a job, but the job is not what was important to me at all. It was the fact that I was in class for 12 hours and I was exhausted. I just couldn't do it. I don't know. I really do want to get back into it. Anything in the art field, really anything. But it's finding time. I really want to do it though. I'm gonna find time. I've always wanted to be an artist, and inside I still am. But you gotta practice your skill or you kind of lose it. You'll always gain it back because if you're good at art or, you know, like whatever that you want to do on the creative side, it'll come back to you. It comes to you naturally is what I'm saying, but you have to still practice at it to get really good at it. In the beginning, your work is not gonna be that great. I don't know why I'm like rambling on and on now. But anyway, I've always wanted to be an artist when I was little and as I got older. And I hope one day in the future. Did you get a nose job? I'm sorry if that was rude, but if you didn't or did, either way, your nose looks great. Why, thank you. No, I haven't gotten a nose job. Actually, I've never ever thought about it because I've never had a problem with my nose. It's not that big, I don't think. I just think it fits my face fine. And I don't have a bump on it or anything. Like a lot of Desis, South Asian people, they have, you know, like a little hump. Oh, can you tell from the side? I don't have a hump or anything, so it doesn't bother me, and I contour it. You know what? My parents have big noses, and big noses just run in my family. A lot of Bengalis have big noses actually, but they definitely run in my family, like big ass noses, and I have one of the smaller ones compared to like family members. You know what I do have though that really bothers me? My ears. Look how freaking long they are. Woo! My forehead bothers me too, but I always put my hair up and I have like Dumbo ass ears. It's like satellites. I get free Wi-Fi. Was it hard being away from your husband while on deployment? Yes, of course it was. It was very difficult during some days compared to other days. Usually I try not to think about it because the days that I would really think about it, like laying in bed and thinking of all the fun memories we had together and just whatnot, or looking at pictures, like some days you just miss people more than other days, and like it hits you hard and you feel really homesick. but most of the days I was actually fine. Of course I missed him, and of course it was hard, but like for me it just helps if I don't think about missing people, and then I don't miss them as much. But I still do miss them. Like it hits harder when you miss them. I don't know, you have like, you feel sick and nauseous and your stomach hurts, but of course it was hard. It was very hard. This next one's kind of long. Personal question that you totally don't have to answer if you don't want to, but how's your relationship with your family now? Since I think I remember you being of Bangladeshi background and marrying someone outside the culture, and also since you joined the military. I'm a Middle Eastern girl from a traditional background, but I've been dating a white guy for over a year now, and I'm super happy with him, but I know my father would never accept him. Just curious about your experiences and wondering if you have any advice. So that is a whole video on its own because I eloped. If you want to hear about it, let me know in the comments or give this video a thumbs up. I feel like that's what somebody on YouTube would say. Anyway, so my immediate family and I, like my mom, dad, my brother, and me, we're all good with it. It took my mom the longest time to come around, and honestly, we're at a really good place right now, all of us together, and she has no issue with it. My dad has no issue with it. It's been a couple years that I've been married, so. And even towards the beginning, like once they accepted him and me back. I was disowned as well. But for the other members of my extended family, like aunts and, you know, etc., they still don't want to accept us. I've heard some terrible things that they've said, like our marriage isn't real under the eyes of God, and all this other stuff, you know, people just like to talk a lot. But whatever the case, my family and I and my husband are great, and I feel like I really should make another video about it. It's a long story, it gets really complicated, but bottom line is, if your love is worth something to you, if this guy is worth marrying, marriage is forever. You will stand up for him, you will put your foot down, and you guys will try to do it the right way. If your parents are traditional, have the guy's family and him talk to your dad and your family. You have to give the level of respect and then go from there and see how things go. Like, don't rush to anything right away. Try to take it slow and see what they say. Out of respect for your parents, because it will show your parents that you do want their approval, you know? I don't know if you do, but I would think that you would want your parents' approval. I'm gonna go to the next question now. What is your plan for the future with the Army? I'll be with the Army for a couple more years, but I really want to switch my MOS, which is my job in the Army. I'm in IT right now. I get it, lots of doors open for you. It's a great field to be in. Woo, IT, but it's not my thing. Don't like it. Tried IT, don't like it. Tried science, don't like it. I'm just a creative through and through. I just want to change my job. The Army actually has a lot of different types of jobs that you can get, and it all depends on what you score. So if you score high, you have lots of options. I have lots of options, but I am a reservist, so like there's only certain places I'm willing to go. I don't want to move or travel like 12 hours to get to my job for the Army. I kind of have to look for things that are available in my area, and I found something that I really wanted. It's what I wanted to be in originally, and I had no idea that they had it right near me. I found out. I'm moving along. Bye-bye, IT. Nice knowing you. I tried you. I did it. Did not like you. On to the next. Next question. How did you know your husband was the one for you? How did I know he was the one for me? Okay, so before I got married, I would really pay attention to like what my parents wanted. You know, like good education, and good family, all this other stuff, not a bomb, you know, things like that. Religion, race, Bengali, all that good stuff. When I met Tony, we were just always talking. We had really good conversation, talking about anything and everything. He made me laugh so much, and he made me feel some type of way. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, okay, one day I was just like chilling with him, literally doing nothing, and it was still great. And I was just telling him, like, you know, I'm not with you because you're Bengali, because you're a certain religion, because you're, you know, come from a wealthy family. A lot of Bengalis, like, they will try to hook you up with, you know, they want you to marry into a family with a little bit of money if they can. And I wasn't with him because he was rich. Like, it was nothing because of that. Like, nothing. And I just liked him for him. He liked me for me. And I could be myself with him. A lot of Desis, South Asian girls, they come from very strict families. And when you have the freedom of being how you just actually are, and you can be who you really are in front of someone, it's just different. And you could be yourself in front of their family. Like, I can be myself in front of my mother-in-law and she doesn't think any like lower of me. I really like that, and I was just like, I'm never going to get that from a Bengali guy. I'm just not. I just know I'm not. I feel like that's how I knew. I was just genuinely so happy around him, like carefree, and I don't know, I just made me feel some type of way. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. And he actually cared for my happiness and my opinions, and it's really the simple things that matters at the end of the day. What are your go-to skincare items? I'm just gonna say one right now because I feel like I can go on forever about skincare items. Number one item, after traveling all around the world and literally being in the hottest place on earth last year. The city I was in was the hottest place on earth. Skincare item number one is sunscreen. Oh my god, I cannot live without sunscreen. My skin got so damaged. Like, I had to wear a mask to cover my face from the sun because the sun, it would hurt my skin. My skin was peeling and flaking. Like, I still have so much discoloration all over. Like, on my chest too. Like, I have discoloration from like sun damage, and I'm trying to heal it with time, with sunscreen, with good skincare products, trying new things. Now that I'm back, I need to get a facial now that I think of it. Yeah, sunscreen is number one. Use sunscreen. Do you plan on filming your crazy cool makeup looks? Why, yes I am. I really have to practice, that's the thing though. Like with art, makeup is a type of art as well, and you do have to practice it. I was a freelance makeup artist for a couple years. I worked for Sephora. It's something that you have to practice. Just like with, you know, drawing and sketching and all the, like, painting and all those things like that. You have to keep doing it to stay good. You can't just expect to like be amazing all of a sudden after not doing it for a while. I really did enjoy it. It's fun. And I feel like the old YouTube was when it was really, really creative. And people would have these like contests with all these crazy makeup looks, which I loved. And that's when I would do my crazy makeup looks for the most part. I really used to like doing those eye mask looks. Oh my god, I love doing those. I should do them again. Yes. Now I'm rambling again. But yes, I do. I want to do all the fun looks again. I really missed it. I just missed everything about YouTube. I missed the whole interaction thing. Speaking of interacting, I've actually never shared all my handles for my social media. So just like you see on this channel, BushraHamilton, my name, my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Twitter, they're all BushraHamilton as well. So please follow me. I love interacting with you guys there. Those are all the questions I have for now. Please subscribe if you haven't already and follow me in my social media accounts that I just said. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.
I'm just so tense that it's gonna be blurry.